Hello everyone, thank you for having me here. Today, I am here as a Quest for Skies video about Sumo. I will talk about the unit, about its strong points, and about its weak points. Then we will play a few matches together. But first things first, I want to apologize in advance because English is not my native language, and if I were to say something gibberish that you cannot understand, I would like to say that I apologize. Okay, then first we will talk about the strong points. Let's start with the melee. While it's only above average, it's still good enough if you want to use it. Especially boosted melee, because not only that it's very fast, it also stuns. The suit's melee has a lot of cancel routes. For an example, tool melee can be cancelled to main to shoot enemies, neutral melee can be cancelled with front melee into kick, and the boosted melee can be cancelled into PC to summon the skirt. And of course, down melee and front melee can be used to summon the skirt as well by using the PC cancel route. It might take a lot of training first to get comfortable with the cancel routes, but mastering these cancel routes will open you to a lot of possibilities that will change how you play with the suit. Let's continue with Universe. Universe, while not the official name of the attack, it is Sumo's shield property move that continues into a thrust that is very far and is very fast. The shield prop, it defends a lot of things, except melees and explosives, so you need to be careful when you want to use it. The startup might be slow, but the tip is pretty long, so if you need one more push to catch the enemy, Universe is one of your best gear. Universe Muscle Correction is also superb. It tracks 2 times, each for both stages, shield property and launching the thrust. Next, we will talk about Sumo sub, the Eiffel Bunker. The Eiffel Bunker covers a very wide area, and if you were to enter the area, it will stun you and deal a lot of damage. The Eiffel Bunker's muscle correction is also very good, almost reaching 90 degrees if not stepped. One of the best part of the Eiffel Bunker is that it will never hit your allies, it just passes through them. And now, we're going to talk about the suit's most important element, the Mobile Armor mode, or the MA. MA mode is the suit's most important thing to learn, since it is a really fast fall because it appears very fast and detaches very fast. When it detaches, it will bring your body down with it, making it fast fall. And since Sumo doesn't have any other fast falls, you will want to learn this thing. Using the MA after stepping will also turn it into a cut tracking fast fall. You will want to use it if you are being chased by an attack with a high tracking value. The best part of this fast fall is that it's free, it doesn't cost any ammunition, just a bit of your boost. Do be careful though, that means you cannot use it if you're overhit. Sumo sub and Universe is considered a mini move, that means both moves can be cancelled into MA for fast fall purposes. You can also mix it up with other moves to combine your enemies. And the best part is that sub will not take any of your ammunition away unless the beam actually fires. So, you can cancel it into MA as many times as you want until the attack actually appears. Now, we're going to talk about the main. The main, his beam pistol, is a very bad neutral tool because it doesn't really track and it's slow. However, the main is an excellent anti-melee tool since it's a free 2-step even on overhit. The main can also be cancelled into sub and into Universe, but you can only cancel it using the first and the second shot. The third shot cannot be cancelled into anything. On MA mode, Sumo can also fire its hand beam gun, and this version of main is actually way better than the normal main because it has muscle correction, and its muscle correction is actually very good. It can punish mid-range enemies, but very rarely though. And since it's MA, you won't be spending as much boost as you usually do, so you can wait until the enemy lands and punish it using the MA main. The MA main also staggers quite well too if it manages to hit. And after you manage to hit the enemy, you can actually cancel the MA main into skirt throw. And from skirt, you can actually cancel it into another main, or you can actually cancel it into Universe. The MA can also be thrown as an explosive. And since the hitbox is quite wide, if you were to throw it in close range, it will usually hit. Even if it doesn't hit, the explosion is actually quite wide too, which is why you can actually use this skirt throw as an Okizeme tool. Let us talk about the assist. Sumo has three kinds of assist: the forward assist, neutral assist, and back assist. The forward assist is a universe assist with very good tracking that also blocks enemy projectiles. The neutral assist is a short, wide, thick gyrobi that is also quite fast. And the back assist is an assist that uses Sumo's sub, the I-Field bunker. In my opinion, the neutral assist is the best assist variant because it is Sumo's only reliable mid-range tool to punish enemies. The forward assist comes second best for its ability to save you from overhit and punish overcommitted enemies that is shooting at you. The back assist is a little tricky, but it is useful. It can be used to guard trap your opponent, since the delay before you can guard after assist is very short. With all that in mind, considering Sumo's strong points, Sumo is overall a pretty good anti-melee suit with high survivability, as long as you have the stamina to keep spamming its MA. Now, let's talk about Sumo's weakness. His most visible weakness is definitely his limited range. Not only that, his red lock is very short, most of his kit is also close range. It doesn't even have any maneuver tools to get close to the enemy. So, you will need to learn to spam the MA to dodge various attacks in order to close in, bit by bit. If you don't know how to use the MA effectively, you will probably end up getting punished a lot of times before finally losing the game. His main is also very bad on mid-range. It almost doesn't track on red lock. You only need to walk around a bit to dodge it. And yeah, I know that's ridiculous, but it is what it is. What's worse is that the main also consumes boost and it stops you mid-air, giving enemies less of windows to punish you. The amount of boost it consumes is also quite a lot on triple shot, so be careful if you want to use the move. Earlier, I have said that his melee is usable and is above average, but considering his kit that is very close range, his melee really needs to be better than average. And also Universe, one of his saving grace, is actually punishable if the enemy manages to read you on using it. When the Universe Shield property is still out, it is actually very vulnerable to melee punishes. You can just melee it out if you manage to read a Sumo on using his Universe. Next, let us talk about his sub. The sub is very wide, and the master correction is very good, but the preparation time for the sub to fire the beam is actually kinda long and it's very punishable. And in a game like this where you are, getting shot all the time, it's very tricky to find the time to actually use the sub. The suit requires a lot of stamina, because the suit requires you to step almost all the time. And the more tired you are, the more mistakes that you will make. But if you were able to overcome this problem, no long matches will be a problem to you. And any suit that is literally explosive based, like the GP03, the Sinanju, and the Camphor, any suit that has a lot of explosives, literally shield off his universe. There are ways, however, to actually let the universe do explosive based suits, like catching them off guard, or punishing them for landing, and etc. But I can really say that because of those explosives that literally punishes any universe, his offensive capabilities will be cut when you are using it to fight against any explosive based suits. Considering his weakness, Sumo players would need to be able to dodge very well, to close in and bring enemies into his comfortable range, in order to utilize most of his kits effectively. When it comes to team formation and composition, Sumo can work well with any kind of unit, but his best ones are 3k front, 3k back, and 2.k front. On 3k front, Sumo can use the 3k to take all the aggro away and surprise enemies with his wide range of attacks. Even the Japanese wiki said that Sumo's best thing that is going for him is his element of surprise. On the 3k back ally, Sumo can be a wall that spams his fast falls all the time while punishing anything that comes close to your 3k back if they want to kill him first. In this formation, you will probably not deal much damage at all, but your 3k back will be very safe and will be able to deal as much damage as he wants as long as you protect him. If you were to get a 2.k front ally, Sumo and his teammate can separate the enemies and turning it into a 2 1v1s. Because Sumo is very good at 1v1s, this is his best formation with an ally that is 2.5k. For his burst, you might want to pick either fighting or extend. You can pick fighting to deal as much damage as you want, or you can also pick extend to increase your survivability. And as for shooting, this is the least compatible burst for Sumo at the moment, because his main uses boost, and you will left overheated all the time, and your ammo will probably turn out 0 because you keep spamming it all the time, and Sumo's ammunition doesn't reload until it reaches 0. You can, however, try to spam his MA main instead, because his MA main has a lot of muscle correction. It's actually kinda usable. Yeah, no, I don't think so. It's not like Silver Sumo's give as super, which is very good. It's not like that. Yeah, don't use shooting unless you just want to have fun. Okay, then let's watch some replays together. In this match, I want to show you what would I do if I were to somehow be the back even though I was supposed to be the front. My partner Sinacho is one of the best players in my region, but in this match he just got very unlucky. Look at the first sequence, he landed on top of the house and he got punished by Gero. That was very unlucky, shouldn't have happened. So I was just spamming MA, punishing, hitting enemies, dealing damage. That was lucky. Universe, I got friendly, but that's okay. The damage still enters. I dodged with step. Since I read the railgun, he ran out of ammo, so I just universe him using triple kick. He almost died, and seems like it became 2 1v1s, and I just won. And looking at the match, it seems like I will let Sinan do that first because he is already pretty low, and I still have lots of health to spare. So I'm just trying to keep my health up, but I just saw this chance and I got punished as a result. I forgot to read his boomerang. I forgot his boomerang. So with my PTP, fast melee punish because it's fast. And okay, I saw another chance. I can help but to universe him. So I'm getting punished by the new. Losing extend here kinda hurts a bit, but I managed to kill him because of it. So that's kind of bug, I guess. So I throw a assist. Look at the assist. It still hits because of the bullshit tracking power. But you just need to step it once and it will go away. And here I use universe. Did you see that master correction? That's crazy. Okay, getting it. Sinacho is kinda low. He got unlucky again. And here he ended the match. Yeah, that was it. I'm certainly playing back, but I'm still doing okay. Well, not exactly back because I'm still very near the enemy. Because Sumo can't really do anything if he's not near the enemy. Okay, let's move on to the next match then. This is the match against Arios and Destiny. In this match, me and my friend were both 2.5k. I was using fighting first because I want to use it after quite a while. It's been quite a while since I have last used it. This match is actually a pretty bad match. I am getting punished a lot. I overextended. I'm out of front, getting the front, getting double lock. But I just want to show you guys how strong the fighting Sumo can be if you know how to use the kicks right. And this is the point where somehow my team suddenly winning even though it was losing a lot. Probably because I managed to make the game 1 versus 1s because Sumo is very good at 1v1s. Okay, that's why. Universe, Ring of Light, but I stepped the Ring of Light. Then I comboed him to death. Okay, and the second part is respawn. In here I was getting scared and panicked because I thought he was going to kill my partner first, so I have overextended only to get punished. But it seems like my concern was unnecessary because as you can see, he managed to punish the 3k back. And in here he freaking killed me. Yeah, he was laughing pretty hard too. We were on voice chat, I know, and I know him real life. And here I universe, fighting burst, universe again 3 times. I was going for the 4 universe for dealing 351 damage, but I failed, but it's okay, the damage is still pretty good. So I kicked the Ares to death, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I still have first, so I just Destiny and kick him again. And that was it. That's match. Okay, let's go to the third match then. This is the match where I think this is my personal favorite. I really like this match. It is a ranked match and you can see that they are pretty high rank. And as you can see from the match, they pretty much outdone us. The enemy is GP03 and Sasapi. They have lots of ammunition, lots of shotguns, explosives. So I was just trying to play it safe. Not going for the big combos, just doing hits, spamming MA, trying to confuse them, trying to make them tired, making them realize that they're not hitting anything. Okay, this is okay. The 2K actually did damage, which is pretty impressive, since it is pretty hard for 2K to hit enemies like this. Okay, punish the CP03 because he landed wrong. I landed wrong too, and the Sasabi landed wrong too. It was a punish fest, but yeah, not doing too much damage because that's okay. Just playing it safe. I even managed to kill him. Okay, back to spamming MA again. Back to neutral, spam MA, getting closer bit by bit. MA, and here he decided to copy shooting. I thought he was going for me, but he decided to go for the 2K, but then he returned for some reason. So I'm just going to spam my MA again to evade his shooting first. Spam MA is pretty effective too. Okay, spam MA. Now he ran out of burst. I was about to hit him with the sub. I thought it would hit, but it did not. I got punished instead. And after this point of the match, they decided to kill my 2K first. I think they think that it's not worth it trying to kill me first because I will just do all the thing all over again. Okay, and here I died, but that's okay because it's 2K, my friend's 2K, and the overcost not too much. And Sasabi is pretty much out of fun, and his partner just died. So I'm getting a sneaky universe right here, sneaky, and my partner finished it. And yeah, that's my favorite match of the day. So yeah, that was my personal favorite out of all 3 raid plays. It was just me controlling the match with my MA. Well, not actually controlling, but I managed to make them run out of patience. They started going for the 2K, even though they are giving me a lot of windows to counterattack and to punish.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching my video. If you want to help support me, feel free to subscribe for more video and follow me on my other social media. The link will be in the video description.